Hi babe, this is Chisomntinulu. You're welcome. In today's video, I achieved this bronze eyeshadow look on my very hooded eyes, and so if you're interested in seeing how I got to this point, keep watching. So I'll be using my Lydia Stanley eyeshadow palette from Zikel Cosmetics. Yes, it's the same one that I used in the previous video and the one before it. So I'll be using this concealer to go over my eyelids to prep my eye area for the eyeshadow, and I'm using the Zikel concealer, HD concealer in honey. So I'm not going to fast forward this part. I'm just going to let it play out so that you see how long it can take to just blend things out instead of cutting it and you thinking that you have to blend yours fast or yours is not blending in a short time. Well, you get what I mean. So while that is blending out, I want to talk about life lately. And so I recently started feeling like I just started living, like I just came alive, like I'm just becoming me. And the reason why I started feeling this way is because for the longest time I've been a people pleaser. I've lived for others and never really just be myself without thinking, oh, what would other people think? Or how would other people feel? Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't think about other people's feelings, but I thought of them in a way like I was responsible for how they felt. Low-key, I would live for people. I cared so much about people's opinion, both friends, parents, family members. I would be that good girl that would just avoid confrontation, will never confront anyone or let people really know how I felt about anything, really, especially with things that really bothered me. I would just convince myself that it was okay and it was fine, meanwhile it hurt me and I was not okay with those things. So I was just that very easygoing person, easygoing for others, making others feel okay while I was just dying and suppressing who I was on the inside. And I was really a pick me, I had more male friends than I had female friends. And by that I mean that I had like closer relationship with guys. I'll be saying, oh, girls are like girls have drama, and yes, I did see like a lot of girl dramas. I'm going in with the black eyeshadow, the shade Risky, and I'm putting it at the outer corner of my eye and putting it precisely above my crease area, just to give that illusion of a bigger eyelids or a higher eyelids. And now I'm blending that out. So all of the having more male friends than I have female friends, acting like, girls were drama, saying all those bullshit in my head. All of it was just coming from a place of low self-esteem, not having confidence, and low-key seeking, not even low-key, heavily seeking male validation. Like I did it low-key, but it was heavy in my head. And I would admire these other girls who, like, I always admired girls and women who had like high standards, who did not take any rubbish from anybody, who would speak up their mind, who knew when to speak and when not to speak, who knew when to react to certain situations and when not to react. Like all those women with high standards, I would always admire them. Even girls my age then that I would see that had them, I would admire them. And those girls usually would get better treatment. And the male friendships that I was claiming that I have, when I had like have conversations with them, they will be ranting, talking about how these other girls, I'll be bashing girls with guys, like having conversations where you're like just destroying another lady, not destroying but talking about how maybe someone has attitude, this, that, and what they really just had was standards. I would talk about all these things with these guys. These guys will complain and bring that rant to me. Meanwhile, they will turn around and do everything that she says, that she demands for. They will turn around and meet her standards. Meanwhile, I'm the one in the back of that, That's just so stupid. So I applied, I don't know if I already said this, but I applied the concealer, the Ezekiel concealer in the shade Cafe, and now I'm going over with the bronze eyeshadow in the shade, it's a bronze eyeshadow, it's the shade Dimmer on the palette. So all of that was just messed up, and this is like a brief explanation of where I'm coming from. And yeah, I really wanted, to just be that woman with high standards. We did that to be that woman who didn't care about other people's opinions. To just be that correct babe, that fine babe that knows her worth and knows what she's doing and will not settle for less. And so throughout these years, I've been like learning how to be confident, learning how to have, I've learned all these things. And I think that this, like late 2022, like around September, that's when things just began to change. That's where it felt like everything that I've been learning and reading about, like I was now putting it into practice, and it had settled in my head, like, okay, no more settling for rubbish. And then moving into this year, I now feel even alive. I feel more confident in myself. I have come so far, like I don't even I've really, really, really come far, and I'm so happy. And that's why I'm saying that I'm now living life. Like I now feel it. I feel like I'm living life because I've really applied a lot of all the things I have been learning. Now I'm going in with the shade Precious on my tear duct, just to pop my eyes a little more. Yeah, and that looks good. And God really gets the glory for this, because there's no one that had my back like God did. Like, God really helped me. God has been with me. He has saved me countless times. After going back to situations that broke me, God kept bringing me out of situations that He did not put me in. He was patient. Like yesterday I was crying just remembering everything and how far He has brought me. Like He legit was the only one that, when I think about all these things, I can only remember God being with me. I can only remember God saying, let me help you, because I couldn't really share a lot of the things that I wanted and I really, really like with people. And of course I wouldn't, because I was not myself, and therefore I was attracting the wrong kind of people. And so I did not connect with a lot of people on an emotional level. We just have like gist and talk about random stuff, talk about career. But on that emotional level, it was not really there, like with my female friendships. I have one friend though that was able to connect like that. Like I have one friend, let me know, like, Jesus Christ, how can I forget my baby girl? But yeah. And honestly, yeah, like I have good like female friends in my life, and the more that I become confident in myself, I begin to appreciate those women more. Like there are good babes out there, there are good girlfriends out there, but you have to focus on becoming the good person, becoming the right friend, and that way you'll be able to identify those ones. So now I've gone ahead to apply a white eyeliner underneath in my waterline, just to make my eye appear even more bigger. And then I'm smudging in a black eyeshadow underneath. I think I mixed that black with a bit of brown, the Isoken shade, just so that it's not too dark. And so I'm smudging underneath my eyes, and that would also make the eye pop more with that like white eyeliner inside it. Like it will give that contrast, and the eye will also appear like more open. And so this is life lately for me, and I've just been in a happy girl era. Like I'm so happy because I'm really putting in the work into healing and becoming the best version of myself. I've been reading more. A lot of the work that I've done before now, I'm beginning to see the fruits. And yeah, like as long as there's life, it means that learning will always take place. But I'm in a good place. I'm going in with my mascara. I just recently got the mascara. It is the Zaran Cosmetics triple lengthening mascara. I think it's called Flash, and yeah, I like it. The other one had dried out, the one I was using before. Yeah, I'm learning to live in the moment. Like I've been in the moment, and I think that's one of the things that has made me feel like I just started living, because I'm actually now in the moment, being grateful every day for the moment. And yeah, please do not forget to subscribe. I always forget to remind you at the beginning. Please subscribe. I beg. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends. Subscribe and share my video if you enjoyed them. So that's it. That's life lately. I'm enjoying the process, enjoying the journey, and glory be to God for everything and this journey so far. So I think that I'm done with this eye look. I'm going in with my mascara underneath my lashes. And yeah, that's the end. And I think that it turned out great. What do you think? My eye looks more open, and that's how you can do your eyeshadow for your hooded eyes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.